Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Ainura. If you're new to my channel, if you are my subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos. Today I wanted to talk about East-West handbags. The East-West handbag trend has been here for a while. I feel like last year and still this year it has been such a trendy style bag. So I actually prefer East-West bags. I really love East-West bags. And in the beginning, when the whole trend started, I was like, I was not sure about. But then when I looked at my handbag collection, I was like, isn't it a baguette bag? So I do have 4 baguettes. I have it in this green and I have it in this vintage, like older style baguette, and I do have another one in the beige, and I think this is my last purchase, and this is a baguette in the white. So I have 4 baguettes, and I do consider them because they are east-west shape. So east-west means when the width is longer than the height. So this is basically an east-west style bag. So I was like, I already loved east-west style bags even before the trend was trendy, like east-west bag trends. In this video, I want to basically go over all of the east-west bags that I consider that are worth your attention, and maybe if you're looking going into this trend, if you do not like this trend, but if you still want to kind of see other options, then I wanted to talk about here. I recently done best hobo bags. I do love hobo bags, and I did show all my hobo bags in my collection, and I talked about all other hobo bags that are worth buying, and I think that video was really loved by you guys, so I wanted to do the same but with East-West handbags. There are a lot of East-West handbags that are really new to the market, but I first want to talk about the bag that already exists, that have been here for a while. So first bags that I want to talk about is the Fendi baguette. Fendi baguette is very classic bag from Fendi, and I feel like this is a great bag. If you are thinking about East-West bag, I would definitely suggest going into a Fendi and seeing the Fendi baguette, especially in this size. A medium or large is the best represented by this trend. So this trend really is compatible with the baguette bag because it is still a long shape one, and you will not go wrong with it because it is a classic bag from Fendi, and I feel like it's just a great bag for every day. I have it in the size medium. I do prefer size medium. I did have a small one, a mini one, but it wasn't quite what I wanted. It was just too small and not really practical for me. So the medium size really works for me. It fits everything for a essential, like for everyday essential, and it also goes as an evening bag as well. So it's a great bag. So the first bag that I want to talk about is the bags that already exist and have been there for a while. The next bag, if you want to go into like a little bit of vintage bags, then I would definitely suggest the Louis Vuitton Popping Court. It is a vintage bag. It has been in the market for a while. It is a bag that everybody forgot about, but when East-West bags have been trendy, all of a sudden Louis Vuitton Popping Court was not like trendy again. So I love popping cord. It is a really nice like proportion. It's long, but it's still not that short, and it has a really nice top handle, and you can actually pair it with other chains or straps to make it like a shoulder bag, but I really love the shape of the popping cord. I would love to get one myself, but I haven't found any other any good one in a good condition, but definitely worth looking into if you want to go through a pre-loved or vintage route. Another option, if you want to look into a vintage one, there's a classic Chanel flap that is made more like an east-west shape. They are very good priced. I have seen couple in the market right now available. They are just a classic flap, but more like elongated, and they look really nice and really trendy right now. Probably like a few years ago it wasn't trendy and people weren't really considering it, but I actually really like that the elongated flaps from Chanel. I am looking for it. If I see something in a good price with a good condition, I would definitely get it myself, because you guys know I love Chanel flaps, especially like a unique Chanel flaps. Also, Dior has some Lady Dior's, like more like elongated ones, and I have seen like few vintage kind of older style, but still like a current east-west style, so definitely worth looking at that one. I feel like these Chanel popping cord, the Chanel flap popping cord, and the Dior one and the Fendi one, they are like the classic ones that will be relatable forever. So I feel like if you want to go into this east-west trend, definitely look into a pre-loved market. There are some gems that are worth, and that would be really relatable. Even if the east-west style dies down, you still have the classic bag from these big luxury houses. Alright, now let's talk about other new bags that are currently in the trend. I'm going to look at my phone because I have all the pictures there and I want to follow my list. So let's go ahead and talk about the first bag, which is from Coach, and it's called Coach East West Carry-All Empire 34, and it is a new bag. It has just been released like a couple months ago, and it is a east-west version of the Empire, which is a big Empire bag. I do not like the big Empire bag. When it came out, I was like, not really fan of it. But when they recently came out with the east-west version, I was like, now it's interesting. Definitely a great trendy bag, and I feel like Coach is Coach. It is a classic bag, and even though it's an east-west bag, it still will be a nice bag, and it has a long shoulder strap, which is really nice, and that would go over like a coat, over a thick jacket, or even during the summer. As of now, they only have black, brown, and I think beige or like tan color, which are not my favorite. I am going to wait for more colors, and I feel like I would want to add it. As of now, I like it from afar. It actually is a great representative of the east-west trend. I'm going to start with the budget friendly, that's why I started with Coach. The next bag that I want to talk about is a new brand to me. It is called March Sherwood. I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong, but they do have a couple bags that I want to talk about. They are budget friendly. They are South Korean brand. They have been really like popular like lately, and they have the Bassett shoulder bag, which is a great alternative to an east-west shoulder trend. It has a pure leather, and it's very simple. It has just little letters of the March Sherwood brand, but other than that, there has not much branding, and I feel like the price and the quality is somewhat even. Another bag that from Marc Sherwood, I actually do like it, and it's very similar to the popular Miu Miu bag, and it's called Marc Sherwood Boston Tote Bag. It is also considered as an East-West bag, but it's more like a wearable size, and a wearable like a handle. Definitely would be great for every day. Definitely would be great for travel. They do make it in leather, in like a lot of fun colors. They also make it in suede, which is very beautiful. Definitely worth looking. They are budget friendly, and they are definitely not that popular yet, but still great to have. Great to like dip in your great to dip in your toes into this East-West trend, instead of going with very expensive bags and trendy bags. I would definitely suggest you to get like some kind of like a budget-friendly bag, and then if you do like the trend, then you can get something classic, something from a luxury house. Another budget-friendly bag that I do like it, and it's called Christopher Esber Gondola Mini Tote. It is a very it's a very long and short bag, and it has very thin and long shoulder handle, which is really great if you are aesthetically you want very East-West bag that is looking very trendy but yet has classic vibe. Then this would be a definitely yes from me. Another bag, it is from Asoy. It is called Boat Wide Bag. Very similar to the previous bag, but it's more of a roundish bag, and I like the opening. It has like a really nice opening, and it has a long shoulder strap, and which is also great. It has nothing extra, just a pure leather in very classic colors, and white and red and white and black, sorry, and yeah, which is, and it's also very budget friendly bag. Another bag that I stumbled upon is the Melier New York shoulder bag, and I do like it because it's very similar to the Coach Empire East-West bag. It still has a long shoulder strap, and what I like about this, it has a little like a gold hardware on the front, like a belt going through, and it's very similar to like the Prada or the Miu Miu bag, that it has like the belt over the bag. And the Melier definitely did very well with this bag, and it's also a budget-friendly bag. Another budget-friendly brand, it's called Yuzefi, and it's called Small Oyster Shoulder Bag. If you guys want more like a roundish, more like a soft bag, then I feel like this would be great. It's more like, it doesn't have sharp edges, it's very soft edges, and it's still a budget-friendly bag. If you still want to try something kind of like a cool bag to wear for the trend, but then you don't want to follow that trend forever, you don't want to spend that much, then I feel like this brand is also one of the bags that you can try yourself for the trend, sorry. Another bag that are really nice, and I have been looking at it forever. I think last 3 years I have been really eyeing this bag, and it's called East-West Jill Sander bag. It's called Bamboo Leather Tote. It is on a pricier. It's around $2,000. It's a long like elongated bag, and it has a bamboo top handle, and I like how I think it's called Kiss Lock. You open it, and it just gives me a little bit of like a classic vintage vibe, especially with the bamboo. It just looks very chic. Definitely, if you want like a night out bag, East-West, with like a little unique feature with the bamboo handle, and then the Jill Sander bamboo tote would be a great one. The other bag that I want to talk about is the Attico Small La Passeggiata shoulder bag. This bag is one of the newest bags. I actually did see the bigger version, which is great as like an everyday tote, as an everyday bag, like a work bag or travel bag. But then when they came out with the small version, it actually looks like a more like a east-west bag because it's shorter and it's long. Like the proportions work well with the east-west trend, and I like how there's like a little pouch coming out of the bag, and it just gives a little bit of more unique feature. They have it in suede, they have it in like metallic, like silver, which is very fun. If you really want like a unique and fun bag, I feel like this bag would definitely be a great alternative. If you guys are looking into a clutch version of East-West bag trend, then I would definitely suggest the Savette Slim Symmetry Pochette bag. It is just a top handle and it's a long and structured clutch. It's very long and it actually looks very elegant and really nice for like an evening out. Definitely, I am looking into it. I feel like it's a nice bag that not many people have it. It's a good alternative to the Bottega Veneta clutch that's also a long one, which I'm going to talk about it next. Next bag is also a clutch bag, which I mentioned just before this. It's a Bottega Veneta Andiamo clutch. It's a very popular bag, and a lot of people really love this clutch. I love it too. I definitely would love this, but it is a very, very pricey, and I would definitely would suggest to go with the previous clutch, which is from Savette. I feel like Savette is more like a something that not many people have it. It's a more unique. Definitely Bottega Veneta. You guys know I love Bottega Veneta. I have two Jody bags and I love the Intrecciato leather. And if you guys are looking for a luxury style, a clutch East-West version, then definitely the Andiamo clutch would be the best out of the best clutch version of this trend. The next bag from Salvador Ferragamo is called East-West Leather Tote Bag, which is also a great alternative if you guys are looking into a Alaya bags or other like similar style handbags. Then I feel like the Salvador Ferragamo version is more a wearable version. I like the symmetry of the bag. I like that it has a long shoulder strap, which is more wearable. It has a little flap. You open the little flap and it has a zipper as well, so it's a very safe bag if you guys are concerned about safety. So definitely a great version of this trend. The next bag is from Kate. It's called Simona shoulder bag, and I don't know if it's my favorite, but definitely a great alternative if you guys like a different version of the other bags that I mentioned. What I do not like about this bag is the strap doesn't start. It starts weirdly in the middle, and it has a very little and thin, like a small space in between. So I feel like it's not gonna work as a great shoulder bag. I do feel like the other bags would definitely work better as a shoulder bag, like for example the ones I mentioned previously, like the Coach Empire bag. It looks better that it will go better on the shoulder, but the Kate bag, I feel like the shoulder strap is a little bit shorter, and I don't know. I haven't tried, but it is another version of this East-West trend. All right, let's talk about other famous, popular bags. There's no secret, Miu Miu has been very, very popular for like East-West bags, and I want to talk about Bill or Bell. I feel like I'm mispronouncing this. Leather top handle bag. It is also a version of East-West trend. I like the smooth leather, and I like that embossed Miu Miu branding on the bag, which I love. You can flip it and it will look like just like a non-logo bag. I like this a lot. I feel like it's a great everyday, very comfortable, very smushy, very malleable bag. The leather is very beautiful and very soft, lambskin leather. Definitely a great version. Another bag that I want to talk about is also from Miu Miu. It has this classic leather, and it's a rectangular east-west bag. It has this like a, you know, like the leather that they make, that they kind of like scramble it, like scrunch it. I feel like I don't know what I'm talking about, but it is a great also a version of east-west trend. But this one doesn't have a long shoulder strap. It has a little top handle, and I feel like it has a long crossbody bag. But if you guys are into like top handle, this would be a great version. The next bag I want to talk about is Prada medium leather bag. It is also a great version of this trend. It has a long top handle, like shoulder handle, and it has a like a very nice proportion of east-west trend. It has a belt that goes over, and it has a triangle, a logo in the front. I actually really love this bag. I have seen this bag and I really actually love it. The proportions really work. I definitely would love to get this bag. Maybe not in the classic colors, maybe in some kind of fun colors. Definitely one of my favorites from this East-West trend. If you guys would want some kind of a unique bag, then Bottega Veneta Let's Go bag it's like a kind of like a cylinder shape, but still a like an east-west shape bag from Intrecciato leather. I do not know if the strap, if the shoulder handle will go over your shoulder nicely, but it's a very unique style, more like a cylinder east-west two-in-one trend bag. The next bag I want to talk about is actually one of my also favorite bags. It is Loewe Amazona 23 bag, but I feel like all Amazona bags, like a bigger version bags, they are really nice as a east-west bag. I love the Amazona bag so much, and especially in this beautiful like a matcha pistachio color. Yes, one of my favorite bags. You guys know it is Loewe has beautiful leather and quality, and I love that it has a little like a key and a lock in the lock in the front, and it has feet, and it also has a crossbody strap, which actually will make this bag very versatile. The next bag I want to talk about is the East-West version of the pochette métis from Louis Vuitton. If you guys are into monogram and Louis Vuitton, if you guys still like that very classic monogram, but you still want a modern bag, then this is a great small bag which actually works. I know a lot of people love the East-West version of the pochette métis. I feel like I need to mention it here because it's a very cute bag, especially in this East-West version. I actually prefer the East-West version than the classic square version. I had the classic square version. It was one of my like most worn bag, but I fell out of love because it was just a square boxy bag. But I would, if I was looking into pochette métis again, I would get the East-West version this time. The next bag I want to talk about is Loewe Puzzle Fold Cropped Bag. Another really nice East-West shoulder bag moment. It's the beautiful leather, the beautiful like a triangle line that goes, it's very simple, understated bag. Yeah, definitely a great one. The next bag is from Bottega Veneta Andiamo East-West bag. And I love this bag. I tried this bag in like a new sage and travertine color at the store, and I think a light blue version, and I fell in love. Oh my gosh, I almost almost purchased it, but because I wanted the Jody more, I picked the Jody, not the Andiamo East West. But if I was going for another Bottega Veneta bag, definitely would pick the Andiamo in the East-West version. It's a great one. The strap goes so well as a crossbody, and then you can double it up as a shoulder bag. Love it. The leather is impeccable. The style is just works so well. It goes as a crossbody, it goes as a shoulder bag. Love it so much. The next bag is from Louis Vuitton. It's called On The Go East-West bag. It is more of a structured bag, and if you guys like Louis Vuitton, and there are a few bags from Louis Vuitton that I want to talk about, is the Alma East-West. Personally, I don't like Alma style, but I wanted to mention it here. If you guys already have an Alma bag, but if you want an East-West version, or if you're thinking of getting Alma, then the East-West version looks kind of not in my favorite, but I wanted to mention here. Another bag that I want to talk about is Dauphine East-West bag. This bag I actually liked the original style, but now the East-West version actually looks even better. I really like the East-West version. I like that it has the monogram and the reverse monogram. It has the chain, it has the shoulder strap, everything. Also, the Louis Vuitton makes Capucine East-West in size, and I think they make it in the smaller size as well. And I do not know if I like it, but I did have the Capucine in the BB size, and it didn't work for me because it was too structured. But if you are into structured bag, if you guys like the Capucine, then they have the East-West version, just to keep you updated. Bulgari makes very classic bags, but they do still somewhat follow the trend. So I like that they made the classic bag into like a East-West style. Definitely a great alternative if you guys still want something unique. Not many people have. Bulgari is not really known for their bags, and not many people love their bags, or not many people know about their bags, but their bags are like a piece of jewelry. I do have their cabochon bag and I love it so much. I feel like it's definitely one of like my loved bags in my collection. And I want to talk about the last bag, which is one of the bags that have been really hot this season. It is a Birkin shoulder bag, and they have it in the new version, which is, I think it's in 29 centimeters. But but Hermes have done already a shoulder Birkin bag a long time ago, but in the bigger size. I think it's Jean Paul Gaultier Birkin bag, that's what it's called. I actually am not into Hermes bags. You guys know that I don't have any Hermes bags in my collection, and I do not wish to get it. But the only bag that made me think of Hermes is the Jean Paul Gaultier Birkin bag, or the shoulder Birkin that is currently they are popular. So I really love it, and I have been looking in the pre-loved market if I find something, but I don't know if I would want it. But definitely if Hermes would ask me, pick any bag, whichever you want, I would definitely pick the shoulder Birkin bag, definitely, or the Jean Paul Gaultier version, which is also really nice. I love it so much. So yeah, this is like the most expensive bag in this trend that I mentioned in this video. So the shoulder Birkin bag definitely is the most expensive one in this list, but I wanted to mention because I do actually love that version so much. Please let me know if you guys are into East-West bags, if you guys have any East-West bags, or thinking of any East-West bags, I definitely love this trend. There are many great contenders. I don't know which one to get. I feel like I want to get something, but I'm waiting for the perfect one. As I said, I would definitely pick the Birkin shoulder bag, but that's not something real that I can get from the store. So, but other bags that I mentioned, they are all nice. I love them all. They are very, very cool bags. I feel like East-West trend would never die. It might be it might get quieter, but definitely it's one of like the classic styles in the handbag style. So please let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and follow me on Instagram, and I will see you later. Bye bye.